Prosecution may surprise evidence ng mga dokumento sa bangko laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Yan natin ang mga balitang tinutukan ni Bombo Annalise Subirano.
May inihahandang surprise evidence ang House Prosecution Panel laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte sa darating na impeachment trial sa buwan ng Hulyo.
Ayon kay Lead Prosecutor at Batangas Representative Jervil Jinky Vitrix Luistro, kabilang sa mga alas ng prosecution ang mga dokumento at testimonya mula sa opisyal ng bangko upang patunayan ang alegasyon ng unexplained wealth. Bagamat nakareserba na ito sa kanilang pre-trial brief, hihilingin ng panel ang pagpapalabas ng subpoena sa Senate Impeachment Court upang piliting ilabas ang mga naturang record na hindi pa nakikita maging ng mga prosecutors. Iginiit ng House Prosecution Panel na mananatiling transparent ang impeachment proceeding laban kay Vice President Sara Duterte kahit sarado ito sa publiko at maging sa media. Sinabi pa ng Luistro, layunin ng closed-door meeting ay mapabilis ang proseso at hindi itago ang impormasyon sa publiko. Anya, technical na usapin lamang tulad ng pagmamarka ng ebidensya, pagtalakay sa mga kasunduang katotohanan at iba pang procedural matters ang tatalakayin sa pre-trial. Sinabi naman ni San Juan Representative Maria Isabel Zamora na maaaring tumagal ng ilang araw ang proseso dahil sa detalyadong pagrepaso at pagmamarka ng mga ebidensya. Dagdag pa nito, pinili ng impeachment court na isara ito dahil sa technical at paulit-ulit na katangian ng mga pagdinig. Pakinggan natin si Representative Jervil Luistro sa pagtatanong ng Bombo Radio.
We now recognize Annalise Subirano of Bombo Radio.
Good morning po, Congressman. Representative Jervil Luistro po, kung kahit sino po sa inyong tatlo. Ma'am, bukod po sa naging itong ebidensya na binanggit ni Representative Terry Redon, can you tell the public today whether there is a piece of evidence in your possession that has not yet been publicly disclosed and that you believe could significantly affect the outcome of the trial?
The least I can say is sapagkat ito naman nun pa namin pinopronounce yung bank documents, yung bank representatives, which even us, we do not have them yet in our possession. So during the trial, upon the subpoena issued by the impeachment court, the prosecutors, together with the other party and the Filipino people, together we will be witnessing kung anong ilalabas ng bank representatives along with the bank documents.
Okay, so magiging surprise evidence ito, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, follow up.
Surprise in the sense na hindi pa nakikita. But of course, that's part of our list of documents to be marked. Yung sinabi ni Bel kanina, reservation of documents to be marked because they are not yet available as of the moment, no? That's part of the list of documents to be reserved in our pre-trial brief, but surprise in the sense that even us, we have not seen yet the bank documents and we have not heard yet the bank representatives.
Hihilingin din ng prosecution sa gaganaping pre-trial conference sa June 18 na buksan sa media ang pagdinig gumamit ng wikang Filipino sa may salin sa iba't ibang dialekto at pairalin ang substance over technicalities. Nilinaw naman ni Luistro na bagamat closed door ang pulong para sa pagmamarka ng mga ebidensya, formal namang ilalatag sa publiko ang lahat ng mapagkakasunduan bago magpalabas ng pinal na kautusan ang korte. Muli si Representative Jervil Luistro.
Follow up. Yung pre-trial kasi remain closed sa media. So what information will you commit to disclosing afterwards so the public can follow the proceedings?
That's one of my list of concerns which I will articulate during our pre-trial conference. One is the possibility of sharing what is happening with the media. After all, this is part of the constitutional process of the impeachment trial, no? Second, yung nabanggit ko kaninang open rule, whether it will be adopted or otherwise. By open rule, it means na even matters which are outside the direct and the cross may be raised during the direct and redirect may be raised during cross and recross, no? And then the dialect, translation to as many dialects as possible, na pinaliwanag din ni Kong Zia Chong. And then the possibility of formalizing that the parties can actually use Filipino during the trial. That is for the better understanding also of our countrymen. And one more thing that I did not mention kanina, we wish to invoke the policy of substance over technicalities, no? Because again, this is not a purely legal process. Ang importante dito, lumabas ang katotohanan, and therefore, evidence should be presented, all of them, no? And should not be challenged always on technical grounds. Substance over technicalities. So these are the concerns that we will be raising, kasama doon yung possibility of you, the media people, from being allowed in the pre-trial conference. But of course, this will be the judgment of the impeachment court, no? Pwede lang namin yun i-pronounce, i-articulate, but at the end of the day, whatever will be the decision of the impeachment court, coming prosecutors and even the media people, we will have to submit to their jurisdiction and authority.
Inaasahang tatagal ng halos 3 buwan ang gaganaping impeachment trial laban kay Vice President Duterte kapag nagsimula na ito sa darating na July 6. Tansya ito ni Representative Luistro matapos tanungin kung may nakikitang timeline ang prosecution na matatapos ang impeachment trial. Ayon sa mambabatas, kung magiging tuloy-tuloy at walang magiging antala ang mga pagdinig, matatapos ang trial sa September. Ayon kay Luistro, tatanungin din ang magkapilang panig kung ilang araw ang kanilang kailangan para mailatag ang kanilang mga ebidensya at testigo. Ibinahagi rin ng mambabatas na ibinatay niya ang kalkulasyon sa nakaraang impeachment trial ni dating Chief Justice Renato Corona na tumagal ng 4 na buwan mula Enero hanggang Mayo noong taong 2012. Dahil dito naniniwala si Luistro na kakayaning tapusin ang kaso ni Duterte sa loob lamang ng 3 buwan.
Mula dito sa House of Representatives, Bombo Anali, Montaño Soberano nag-uulat. And this is Bombo Radio Philippines, the #1 and most trusted source of news and information. Basta Radio, Bombo.
For the most trusted source of news and information, visit our website at www.bomboradio.com. Follow us on Bombo Radio mobile app, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter. Like, share, and stay connected. Anytime, anywhere.